Okay, today it wants to do the side by side. Waiting for y'all to come in. Y'all are listening to the soothing sounds of my ceiling fan. Come on in. So, I think while y'all wait, I'm gonna go ahead and get my cards. And yeah, I know TT will be here a little while. I'm not gonna stay on that long. I'm gonna set up my maybe I can play some background music for us. How about that? I'm gonna set up my astrology wheel. Okay, hey Muffy. Hey Muffy, you wanna come over here for a second? Let me invite you, see if you wanna come. Oh, Muffy, where you go? Let's talk. Let's chat about this energy. I'm a blonde now. I've been a blonde, but now I'm like a glamour blonde for the Leo energy, for the finale of the elite celebrities coming into the rest of us. Let me see if I can play some Hertz frequency. Do you believe this joint literally said that Hertz frequencies, especially 528, the love frequency, the healing frequency, was demonic music? You believe that shit? Put that in the background. So yeah, we just had a solar eclipse, y'all. I was here on Monday, on Moon Day, and then I was here on Mars Day. Yesterday, I was taking my hair out, so I couldn't get on. Wendy was on. Missed her. But I'm grateful that I was able to get Wendy on Moon Day. And then I was grateful to have TT on Tuesday, on Mars Day. So maybe one of them will join us. Otherwise, please come on in. Ooh, this will be cute. Listen, I see all y'all peeking in. I see all y'all peeking in, so let's get it. Let's get it. If I invite you, take the bait. Take the bait. Trying to see who's online. Who's on my line? Where's Lana too? Come up here and tell me how your eclipse was. So we had the solar eclipse. I'm gonna take down all these. These have changed recently. Sun is still in Leo at 21 degrees. I don't feel like going through degrees, y'all, okay? But I'm sorry, the moon is now in Virgo. So I'm gonna put the sun here. The sun is still in Leo. It's like 21 degrees now. Venus is probably around 6-7 degrees. Everything else is pretty much the same, or where it should be. I think maybe Jupiter might be in the 10th degree by now, so let's put Jupiter up. Matter of fact, duh, I can put the background up. Let me do this for y'all. Hey girl, hey, I see y'all. Okay, so boom. And then let me expand this until we get somebody who would like to join. Because again, Pluto in Aquarius and the North Node in Aquarius is about us coming back together, not staying separate. Okay. I was trying to... I see you coming in and out, TT, but I know you're still trying to wrap up work. I had to expand. There it is. Okay. It won't let me expand. I guess it's doing the double screen now because I asked it to do it the other day. Hi, Rafik. Cute. Is that how you say it? Cute? Quate? 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 All right, so we have sun at 21 degrees of Leo. We have the moon that just moved out of Leo when we had that eclipse just yesterday in the rising. It was like 10:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. We have Mercury in Leo at 7 degrees. Okay, we have Venus in Libra. Let me move this over. Oop. Okay, it's a mixture of the actual, I guess I'll just move over. So Venus is in Libra at 7 degrees. My chair is still in the way. Okay, here we go. Mars is in Cancer at 1 degree now. No, yeah. So I need to take it down. It just entered Cancer about 2 days ago. And we have Jupiter in Leo. Oh, Jupiter in Leo is still at 9 degrees. But it's at 51 minutes, so it's getting ready to change. You see where I'm at? And then we have Saturn in 14 degrees still of retrograde. It's moving slow. Okay. Let's just go with the inner planets. Jupiter and Saturn are like inner and outer planets because they move slow. Hey, Imran, you want to join? And then we have these planets in air and fire signs. So that's what we're paying attention to. The only thing, the moon changes every 2 days, but the moon was just in Leo in a fire sign. Now it's in the earth sign. Let me share with y'all really quick. Moon in Virgo means that you're practical, you should be. You're analytical, and you're health conscious, especially mentally health conscious. So I'm just gonna go into it because, you know, my page, I get to do that. So there's a person that I was just dealing with who have been in a huge argument for like the last 5 days. That eclipse really set us off, especially when Mercury was opposing, what's that, Mona? Mercury was opposing Pluto just the other day. And we would been in a heated argument. And then this rising, like in the middle of the night, overnight, this person keyed my car. Literally. So this person has a Gemini sun, same day as DJT, has an Aries rising that's impulsivity and aggressive, and a Virgo moon. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so did you finish your ice cream? Hold on, my grandson is over here tonight, y'all. I'm on live. You want to say hi? Come on. With your ice cream mouth. There's my yam. Say hey, everyone.
Hi.
Wave at him. Say hey. Hi. Zamir actually has a Leo moon, so it was his lunar return last night. Give me a kiss. All right. You going to lay out there or you want to get in the bed in here?
I'm going to watch something.
Okay. Go ahead and lay on the couch. Put your blanket and your pillow. And your teddy bear, okay? His school is out. It's going to switch schools. We have a lot of transformation going on. No, I gave him food. We'll feed him in the morning. In the rising, okay? When we say grand rising, we'll get the hermit crabs fed. All right? Okay. Let me be on blissfulness. We don't say bless you. All right. So, where was I? So yeah, the situation happened where my car got keyed when I let this go. Like, she blocked, unblocked. Was in my inbox till like almost 2 last night. So I guess she was on the way over here and I finally just went to sleep. But like, just a bunch of drama. And I really hope that that person's moon in Virgo would make her more practical. Because just because I don't run and go tell the police about stuff, and I don't have to do stuff. Like, you really are in your delusional mind if you think that there's not going to be retaliation. All right, so moving on. Let's go back to the chart. So we have the other outer planets, the main outer planets. We have Neptune in Aries at 4 degrees in that Barbo basket degree. We have Pluto in Aquarius, so it's in retrograde. See the R there? Pluto in retrograde It was at 4 degrees when it was sextiling Neptune and Aries. But now it's because it's retrograde, it's in 3 degrees. It just went into 3 degrees 8 minutes ago. Chiron and Taurus in retrograde at 0 degrees, which means Chiron is going back into Aries. All right, we have the ascendant in Aries, but that depends on where you are on this earth. The midhaven is has to do with your celebrity status or how your reputation is on this earth, or what you should be as what your job should be. But these two aside, okay, let's get to this North Node and South Node. The North Node is in 29 degrees Aquarius because it just entered last week, and the Leo. South Node is in 29 degrees of Leo down there, okay? Why is that a big deal? Because all for a minute, for a long time, with Pluto conjunct. Pluto is at 3 degrees. The North Node is at 29 degrees. Now, the nodes switch signs every 18 months. So they'll be getting closer and closer. It's 2026. The node won't leave Aries. It won't be in 0 degrees. I'm sorry, Aries. It won't be in 0 degrees of Aquarius because they go retrograde. They go backwards. So that's why it starts at 29. It won't leave until 18 months from now. So that would be my math. 12 months would be August, so 6 more months. August 2027, so 6 more months would be like February 2028. Aquarius season 2028, for the end of January. And then Pluto will be in Aquarius for 20 years. So we're talking about super significant change in humanity and society, as well as those who are innovative and authentic will have the best of luck and the biggest transformations for the better as we raise the vibration on this earth. And those who do not want to transform, those who want to stay stagnant, meaning those who want to be in the same energy forever and ever and ever and ever. Please tap that screen, y'all. Hey, Virgo. Dang, I forgot her name. Vaughn. Virgo Vaughn. It's almost Virgo season. So, yeah, just talking about how we're going to have significant transformation. And those placements over here in Leo, where we have Mercury, Jupiter, Sun, for just maybe a week and a half more of the Sun, and the South Node in Leo is going to be a big deal. Hey, Zam, if you can't stay on the couch and rest, then you're going to come right here and rest. Last warning. Go get your rest. All right. So, yeah. Where was I? So, all astrology aside, there is this like heavy energy with everyone right now. Like, when that happened this rising, I said, you know what? Let me just take a break. I got PTO. Let me just chill, okay? Because it's not that bad, but it's just the point of I'm 48. This person is 40. The person that drove around here is 40 something. Like, what are we doing? Did my words hurt you that much? You know? The thing I want to say about the eclipse in Leo is that, you know, even me, as I got my hair done today, it looks really cute. But I'm just not in the mood. Like, I'm in the mood to show off, right? But I'm not in the mood to go out. I did go out tonight just to make a point at a bar that somebody was like hiding from. Hey, TT. But I just I feel that a lot of us who are not wanting to listen to new perspectives, to collaborate with those who are showing growth. You know, some people are noticing even. I posted this post the other day about, and let me take this down for a second. Thank you, TT. How are you? Let me know if you want to join. I posted this post about the celebrities. It was deep. Like, I can't share it on here because I don't know how to do the video on live. But celebrities were exposed. I'm trying to take this background down for a second. Celebrities were exposed. So it was a post about how we have kind of been bamboozled as indigenous Americans, melanated Americans on this earth by the so-called kinfolk celebrities, especially in music, entertainment, and politics. I'm doing okay. I told you that girl keep my car, so again, I'm not never scared. I know before we got into this argument, she told me she was getting a new job, so I went to the old job today, and they acted like they all side-eyed me because I literally was on FaceTime a lot while she was at work with her and her coworkers. So, oops. So I was just like, there, I pulled up, like, ain't nobody scaring me away, ain't nobody put me out. You ready to lay down here? And my grandson is with me, but me and my oldest daughter went up there and had a drink. We sure did. But other than that, thank you for the likes. Other than that, I had a wonderful day. I took off work because of just feeling overwhelmed, not enough sleep. It was an eventful day. It's been an eventful 2 weeks.
You can't turn it off.
I know. Can you turn off the TV out there? Yeah, that's good. Thank you. All right, so yeah, I just want to know because it's not just about me. That's what I was saying about this eclipse energy. It's going to bring those who are in the spotlight a lot. Now, some of us are on live, but we're not in the spotlight a lot. So I'm going to use a couple of examples. So the video I put up of this how a lot of the melanated celebrities are not indigenous Americans, but they want us to, support them. And it's just the whole part of why did you come here to become so famous? Why couldn't you stay in your country? So come to find out, we all know. I think I reposted on here because I got it from here, but we all know that there's a lot of celebrities who are from Africa. I'm from Washington, D.C., so one of the D.C. elite celebrities is Wale, and Wale has been known as a Nigerian. And, I have no problems with any African people. I have no problems with any Haitian. I have no problems with anybody from anywhere. But I have problems with celebrity elites who are, telling us that we should we should listen to the Coco-19 mess and telling us we are, kind of making music that is kind of messing with our minds and in our households, in our communities. And that's the problems I have. They mentioned Biggie, who I love Biggie now. Like, I was a big celebrity. Like, since a young child, I was in the recording videos on VHSs. I don't know if any of y'all know what VHSs are. But it was like the little tape you popped in. And I don't know if y'all remember the jukebox, but like it was a channel where you can call in and play music videos. And I was heavy into VH1 and MTV and BET. Like, I was heavy into it. I'm a 90s teen. So I was into Biggie and Tupac heavy. But, growing up, listened back to Biggie's lyrics and was like, why are you talking about rhymes with vaping children? Why is my post the first thing I see? Oh. Wendy's texted me. So, yeah, it's been a wild ride. Let me tell her to get on. But, what was I saying? So that video was just confirmation of how it's okay to be a musician. But when you come to America and you rise up here so well that, the rest of us can't achieve anything because we're supporting you, it's just weird. It's just weird. And we as indigenous Americans, we don't get the same opportunities. Not many. Now, there are some that do things that get them on top. That's blood contracts, and we're not gonna get into that too heavy tonight. Thank you for the likes, TT. I appreciate you. All right, look at screen. Oh yeah. Oh no, y'all. Let me see if Wendy wants to get on. So yeah, the other thing, the other big exposure of celebrities, and the video went all the way through everybody. Like it was talking about how even Candace Owens is from another country. Of course, we knew about Kamal. Kamal is from India and Jamaica, right? I didn't even know Colin Powell was not an indigenous American. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Um, if you are out there and you know about Nasara meaning national, Jasara meaning global, you have to go home to get your rightfully yours opportunities and rewards. My grandson is trying to lay down. So yeah, um, if you have a birth country and it is not America, once we're able to get everybody back to their birth countries, everybody can get the gold. Like I'm in DC. They have gold. They have a gold eagle right outside of the White House Executive Building, and they have the two stones that were gold plated recently. What's that say? Okay. I don't know who the other person is that wanted to get on the live. What's
Hi.
Muhammad? I don't know Muhammad. Hey, TT.
Hey, I'm about to clock out right now, but I got a question for you. Maybe
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
answer it for me. Okay. So being that my parents are from Haiti, but I was born here, my family looks at me as a Black American. What would you identify me as?
I just don't like using the word black because we're not crayons, and that's like
Okay, yeah.
a label that the government gave us, right?
Hmm. Okay.
And then there's no country called black. So I would say you're a
Okay.
Haitian American, right?
Haitian
Um,
American? Okay.
yeah, and again, I work with plenty of different people from plenty of different countries, especially Africa,
Mm-hmm.
continents, and I don't have anything against them. I'm strictly that's like I don't have anything against many celebrities who are like C-listers on back. Like I have a
Mm-hmm.
problem with those who have been, you know, getting more opportunities than most of us that were born here. Getting it's like overly putting their information into our emotional piece, if for lack of better words, like whatever they go through, we gotta go through. Like when Biggie died, we all gotta mourn. You know what I'm saying? And Biggie was
Mm-hmm.
literally rapping about rhymes with vaping young
Mm-hmm.
people in his lyrics.
Okay.
So it's just
Yeah.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
when I look back, um, 18 years ago was 2000. Let me just go with 20 and then add two. My math is off. That would be 2008. 2008 was
Mm-hmm.
the last time we were in the South Node being in Leo, and that time was when there was a housing crisis. I don't know if you're too young to remember this. I wasn't that old myself. I definitely didn't have a house, but I had a house in 2009 because the housing crisis was helping the cost of houses go down somehow. And I still really don't understand it because I was an adult back then, but I wasn't paying attention to adults type stuff, right? Like I was more still my party time. But I do remember in 2008, it was like the year before me and my ex husband broke up. I was literally just being acting like I wasn't married, for lack of better words. Like we both was kind of selfish with the energy. We both were out doing our thing, like we was not married. We just had my son, and it was just like the fire signs have the self energy. And there's nothing wrong with loving self. You know, I'll even say it, worshiping self, because I don't believe in um, certain religious entities. But worshiping self does not mean like the bad. It means like you are really raising your own energy to me. And this, some people raise their energy in a negative kind of way where it became kind of selfish. And with the North Node being in Aquarius right now, we just can't keep that energy anymore. We can't um we can't really, it's not about getting back with people that are not aligned with us. It's more about getting with people who are. It's more about, I'm not going to be so self-absorbed, or like I'm trying to get around to like young Pharaoh. I'm not going to be so egotistical that I have people defending me in a sense where I'm not really giving my best vibe. I'm not really giving my best leadership. I'm not giving my best influencing energy. I'm really an imposter. I'm not authentic. And Aquarius energy is, oh, thank you, Wendy. I'm just trying to keep up with you and the Leos, okay? I'm just trying to keep up with you. Thank you. But see, I want to tell y'all a secret, okay? I've said this 1,000 times. I'm a lover girl. Wendy, come on in. I'm a lover girl, but I really had this hairstyle in mind when I was in love. I got it because I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the appointment, had the hair, let's get it. But I I don't feel
Hey, my
like
Wendy.
I don't feel like I care about having this look right now. I know I look cute, but I wanted to look cute
You
for
look
somebody.
good. You might go
Thank you.
outside and get you 5 new girlfriends.
Okay,
You
but
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
everybody ain't worthy. That's the whole energy of right now. Everybody ain't worthy, and that's where I'm coming
That's
through.
true.
I turned off my fan because I'm sitting up here fanning myself. I turned off my fan because it was making too much noise. But everybody's not worthy. Thank you.
That's true.
And my Aquarius sun sister told me this. I even found it on her Facebook page a while ago because, all of us melanated women look good. On the outside, we all have style and grace. We all have our different kind of uniqueness, right? But the inside sometimes is what exudes out of people that is not so cute. So that's the instance I was in. Like, I was lusting for looks. Wendy just saw the little post. Like, I was put on somebody's page as my look, and then you're gonna come back and call me Queen Latifah? Queen Latifah's paid. And you was holding this big ass Queen Latifah belly. Anyway. I'm
But
just
a
looking,
lot of people think Queen Latifah's fine, though.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just going.
Are you talking about old girl throwing
Decently call it
shade,
Joning.
or is that somebody else?
Huh?
You talking about old girl throwing shade or somebody
Yeah.
else?
Old girl throwing
First of
shade.
all, I ain't trying to be rude.
Wendy,
I
she
mean, no
she
shade, because
keyed
I
my
am a
car this morning,
Gemini.
Wendy. I really let it go. And she keyed my car this morning like she don't want to let it go. And then she made a post about being in the courthouse. Like, what are you trying to get a stay away order from? Just stay the fuck away. You're the one that came over here last night and keyed my car.
Because I'm looking at that screenshot on your Facebook, and I'm like, what's wrong with Shorty's lips? Like, they're discolored or some weird shit. I don't know.
Smoker lips. Cigarette jacks. We call them jacks. Yes, she keyed the fucking car. Like, my car is silver. My minivan. Jealous. Because I said she don't got no whip. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. She be on the bus. She live right next to
Yeah,
the
I
metro
ain't never.
station. She live right next
Do
to
you
the train
know?
station.
Do you
Huh?
know her other placements? Because I ain't never seen no Gemini crash out like that. I
Gemini
might have thought
sun,
about doing something like
Virgo
that, but
moon.
I never would follow through. Go ahead.
Gemini sun, Virgo moon, which it is right now. Aries rising. I said that in positivity.
Oh yeah.
Mercury in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, Mars in Capricorn. So she's opposing Capricorn. Mars in Cancer right now. And just that
So
Cancer
she in
energy,
her feelings,
that
cause
Cancer energy is what I was going to say. Emotional. The whole her Mercury is not in its home sign; it's in the sign of emotion. So, like, even though she's ruled by Mercury, her actual natal Mercury is a an emotional one. You know how you want trying to figure out, like, when somebody you feel like is so perfect and you wonder why they're single. Yeah. And here come and look, I'm looking at texts that are popping up. Here comes my high priestess I follow that's about to do a spell. Anyway.
cause you don't know, and Wendy could tell you when I get mad, especially somebody I care about. Z, I'm like, you want me to call on Barrow?
Okay.
I be wanting to do some magic. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't. Wendy be like, TT, don't do no get back. So I be like, okay.
Wendy was like, I
But
know
I
you're a
do.
Scorpio. I can't stop you.
No, Wendy be checking me like, it ain't even that serious. I be like, okay.
I mean, I feel like I said this the other day. I feel like Geminis have just the gift of gab. So when y'all are upset, you have a way of with words. And, like, she has definitely been giving me her mouth, but I've been giving it right back. Like, it's no. I'm more. I don't have the gift of gab, but I know how to trigger. I know how to trigger people real bad.
But the thing is, why be that toxic? Like, I ain't never, as a Gemini, I could crash out, but I ain't never crashed out to the extreme of that lady. Like, that shit is crazy as hell to me.
3 weeks. The universe is literally in the Leo King. I don't know if you've ever watched the Leo King. I know I put Wendy onto him, but the Leo King said it in his eclipse video yesterday. The solar eclipse and the South Node being in Leo, the South Node is pulling us away from stuff that's just not fitting anymore. We're being pulled away from people that are not fitting us anymore. So this was the energy. I met her in Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Her natal Mercury is in Cancer. Like, red flags from day one.
But
From
was she
day
sweet
one
though?
after
What was it about her that captivated you? Was she always like, you so beautiful, you gonna be my bae? Like, was she, putting them words on you? Like,
surface
what was
stuff,
it about her huh?
surface stuff. So, like, um, all over my pictures. Um, the moment we met, like, I again, I want to be in a relationship. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna put up with just anybody. I'm gonna still be me. And she took me out on that date. We went out on a date. She dropped money, like 150 on the date. But
Okay.
then when we're leaving, I'm like, how you get, where you going? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And so she was like,
Oh,
we
that's
can we
cute.
can
You
hit
didn't
the
want it to end.
lusting and
That's
pretending she wasn't right. No, she still is. That's why I'm like now it's the ex watching the page. Watching my page. She blocked me. She remember Wendy? Wendy literally, we was on live on Moon Day, TT. And Wendy literally was like, she's making a new page. I get off a live and I see a random new page looking at my stories. So then I exposed that new page. And now that yes, you did. Now that page is not watching me, but now it's the because I it was somebody just constantly looking at my last post like every 30 minutes after I posted. And then I find out it's the ex because I know what the ex looks like.
I ain't gonna lie. After we got off that live, see, I started getting paranoid. Like one of my coworkers was in our live and they saw I was talking about them and they screenshot. I
Ooh.
was having nightmares, but
They
ain't
was
nothing happened.
screenshotting
I
and did
went,
what?
no,
Yeah,
no,
I
they
told you.
didn't. They
No.
didn't, but I thought they did. Like, I guess the worry
Oh.
had came in my dream state. So I'm like, when I go back
Y'all
to work
mercurial
today, what's
people.
gonna happen?
Y'all
But
mercurial
then,
people, your mind's overthinking. She's Gemini sun and Virgo moon, so that's like extra like overthinking with both the signs of Gemini rules.
yeah. So
I mean
then,
that
but
Mercury
I
rules.
came to work today. Nothing really happened. It's just that they asked about my work restrictions. Not the boss that I got into it with, but my other boss asked me, "Oh, did you go to the doctor to update, your work restrictions?" I'm like, "No, you told me I can't go during work hours, so I canceled it." And I'm like, "Well,
Mm.
I got to follow up on Monday." But he was respectful. He was like, "Oh, how you doing or whatever." And it's funny, his name is Jonathan, like the dude I told you I met during Mercury retrograde. But my
No,
other
it's not.
supervisor, I feel like he know he in the wrong, so I feel like he avoided me. Well, I won't say avoiding, but I don't think he's gonna like interact with me no more after I like blew up on him. But I am gonna plan to, cause like he defends people so much. I am probably gonna take action, like write it down, like file a grievance, cause you is
Yeah.
not gonna let my coworkers do whatever they want to do, but then try to call me in the office and sweat me and press me and all that. I'm not going for that.
And
So, but I
listen,
kept my cool though. Like y'all told me, I kept my cool. I'm like, do my job. They told me work here, work there. I did that. So, um, I'm proud of myself. I kept my cool, but I'm like, as soon as they would say something, I'd be like, see my lead clerk. I would not answer no questions, but they haven't really said nothing to me, I guess, since then. But I was kind of weary because my boss did have two of them go in the office, and with the post office, they tend to get their employees to write statements on the other one. But I'm like, I can't assume the worst. I only got to see if he try to discipline me or push it further, but nothing has
what
happened
happened?
so
Yeah.
far.
Well, I know jobs are important, but for me, so there, I'm wondering when this is going to end, but I don't know. But the girl, um, recorded and sent to me and put on her stories that she called the police because I remember I was talking about she tried to get me about talking on the phone with her while like the person was in the background and their information, whatever. It
Wait,
wasn't
so who works in the medical field? That's you that
me.
she was trying to
Yes,
put the HIPAA, or her?
yes, me. She works in a
Oh,
bar.
okay.
So, and I think her new job is postal. You work in postal, right?
Yeah,
So
at the post office. Yeah.
I was like, first of all, my bosses are cool. Second of all, I like bring I've only worked where I'm working the last. I worked there for 3 months now, and I've made them almost $100,000 and got them $100,000 in funding. So it's not going to be easy to get rid of me. They wouldn't want to do that, but I was ready. Like I just don't feel, even though I was making a lot less, I was more free. That's why I was like, after I saw that, I drove all the way to work just to show face to see if anything was going down. The other job I have, I talked to that boss too, just about um, this weekend we're going to a game like we always do, a baseball game. But yeah, long story short, nothing happened. She recorded herself talking to police. Then today she recorded herself going to the courthouse. I don't I don't think that she wants these kind of
They
problems because, like,
watching you
literally,
is
all
so
I got to do is show
crazy.
them. I got to show them how
I'm
she was like trying so much. The day
right.
before my car got keyed, my car got keyed. Right. Like I don't want to. I'm not gonna put myself in the place to have to go to the police and all that. But if you do, then I will engage and I'll make you totally wish you didn't.
See, it's given. You don't do love spells, but you are the love spell. And shit, that girl is going crazy. And y'all only went on one date?
We went on one day, but I was over her house in her bed for like 3 nights in a row.
Oh,
To the point where she took her
Girl, I'm
finger and
pulling.
did something with it and then
oh,
tasted
I
it.
hear the
So I
cards
think maybe
clacking.
that's what happened. She got like
That's
maybe a little
crazy
bit like that.
because first of all, I'm asking for permission. I'm like, man, do you mind if I pull on it?
Huh?
I'm asking, do you
You
mind
know,
if I
we
pull on it?
always want the tea, Wendy. Come on.
Yeah, but I had to get permission because I ain't
Oh,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah, yeah,
walk in
yeah.
yet. That's why I was asking for permission while you was talking. But I'm pulling, and then do I have permission though? Give me permission, see?
Of course.
Okay, and now this one came out. Hold on, put this camera on.
So I'm like, I need you to pull for me too, BF, see if these hoes
I
plotting
got you.
on me. Shit.
She said something about talking to somebody in Mercury retrograde too. That's a no for everybody watching. Do not
Oh yeah,
meet
yeah, yeah. No,
people
don't do
in
that.
Mercury retrograde. That's just a no.
If you want to experience your spiritual awakening, if you ain't awakened yet, that sure will.
Okay,
Wake you up.
Exactly.
so I got. The first thing that came out was expectation. I'm using the Kev deck, Kippers. Expectation came out with real love, and then moving on. So it's the on both sides. It's kind of like, man, you was hoping for it to be, a actual bonding relationship, and then at the bottom of the deck was lust. I'm like, in the beginning, like you said, she kind of. I mean, I'm basing off the conversation we had. So it was like, yeah, Shorty was pretending to be in the God fearing energy as if it wasn't lustful. But nah, that shit was lust. And then abandonment. So now it's abandonment with conflict. Now it's the anger of, dang, how you just gonna walk out like that? Because this might be a person that's egotistical when it comes to, and then also having abandonment issues as well. But it also has an egotistical flair to it. You ain't never had nobody like this. I'm probably the best this or whatever. You know how some people be arrogant in who they are. Flying monkey, I told you that third party. Flying monkey is right here. Third party with child. They childish. They young. Okay. So the childish as hell. And occupation out here, like you said, jealous of where you work. Yes, because occupation came out right next to child and flying monkey. So and conflict. So that's telling me, yeah, there definitely was some conflict with where you work, how you work, and that's why she was going above and beyond to try to make it seem like she was going to cause your detriment, your downfall. Overthinking the process on top of that, because remember, she's trying to uphold she's trying to uphold a statue online. I don't know how big her following is, but she's not even doing this for them. She's doing this for that third party, stunt in front. I bet you I can get this bitch. Ooh, like, I pulled that shit the first time. I'm like, no, it's everything is theatrical for that third party. Right. Trying to make, I am an adult. I'm grown. I can defend myself. I don't need that type of shit. The whole back and forth with the really salty about not having the real relationship she wanted with the other person, and then getting not getting gat, but getting, she did get gat because she played herself coming in, acting like she was all good, approaching you, really dealing with her own mental issues behind the scenes. So wasn't prepared, wasn't ready. And Shorty do got a cocky in the store. Right. Shorty got a cocky attitude. Yeah, she kind of cocky. I don't know. I'm just going off the picture, but very pretty. She is pretty. I'm not going to take that away, but she's very cocky.
Very. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I move.
TT. Where TT at?
I'm here. I agree. She's pretty, but she does give that arrogance. And some of the pictures, I think it's like the picture you showed of her like squatting down, like, oh, I know I'm fine.
When she was in her feminine state, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's given STEM. It's given, I can do both, so I'm exotic, which is why I was attracted to her too. But when you like, I agreed with her at the beginning. I was like, we don't have to do it right away. I'm a flowing type of person. If I feel your energy and you feel mine and you want to do it, let's do it. If you want to take your time getting to know me, let's do that. So I was into that. But as I was getting to know her, just even in that one night after the date, like I was like, okay, she don't have no car. That's not a problem because she could take an Uber or whatever. But like driving her to the metro station I drove her to, she was like, I hate being around here. Like it was like a little fast. What's up, buddy? She like spazzed out a little bit. And that was kind of like, I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? Like, what are you tripping off of? And then there was the times where she's like arguing with somebody else online, and I'm just watching her like, like you so juvenile. And then there was times when, she's pissy drunk leaving work and I'm on the phone just listening to her joking, flirting, do all this. It was so juvenile. It was so juvenile. And I'm just like, yeah, let me just see what this sack's about. Let me just get some more money. Even though I got my own, let me just do this and see, if I want to hang out. And there's nothing wrong with that because I'm going to do me. I don't care, how people look at me sometimes. I'm 48 years old. I've lived my life. There's nobody could tell me how to be 48 for myself,
Yeah.
But please, let's switch topics because I'm tired of that.
But all I know is she needs to leave you alone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and I'm
'Cause
leaving her alone. But you know what? If something pops off, I ain't around, but it'll pop off. Let's just say that. Who's at the outside spot? It must be you,
huh?
TT. You at the
Oh
outside. It sounded
yeah.
like you was like at a club.
Oh no, I'm at HEB, this grocery store. I gotta get my ice cream fixed. That's the way
Okay.
I'm gonna settle my
Oh, that's
first day
smart.
back. I need a treat for being good.
Oh,
So
you on
I'm gonna
vacation?
be in there. Cool.
You mean your first day back?
From getting into it with them. I took like
Oh
2 days
yeah.
off and then I had 2 off days. So today was like my first day back. So I didn't like get no arguments. And dang, what is that guy?
What do you
Weezer
pop
Burger.
off? I've been popping off. I'm tired. Remember we was talking about the other day? I have exhausted performer. I'm an exhausted performer. Let's talk about exhausted performers. Other than Pharaoh, who else has been out here acting a fool? I really want to talk about what's been going on in the collective because it's been going on so much stuff personally has been going on. I really haven't paid attention to what's going on collectively. Any other like oh, TT's gone. Any other like issues with people in the elite status? Like
Let me see. So, I really don't be following a lot of these people no
I
damn
don't
way.
either.
You had to show me about young Pharaoh because I didn't even see that.
And now it's
I didn't
all
see
over
it
the
till you
internet.
told me to look. Yep, now it's everywhere.
All over the internet now.
Let's see
Oh,
who.
okay. So I'm just looking at my Truth Social. Caroline Levitt is about to depart her role at the White House as the White House press secretary.
Uh, uh.
The LA Lakers was sold to Josh Kushner. I don't know who that is.
I'm back, y'all. I just didn't want y'all to hear that Duke when I was checking out in y'all ear. But
Uh, Hold on. No, you're fine, TT.
They got the Iran standoff with the global oil stockpiles.
Mm-hmm.
BF,
Uh,
it's still raining in Chicago.
it sure is right now. Thunderstorms,
Oh,
lightning,
thank you for
all in
saying
front of the
that.
block.
Because, yeah, y'all had that big storm, but guess what? Did you know that 300 people died in Colombia from an earthquake the other day?
Yeah, I said that in my live. I told them like a
Oh,
earthquake popped off that same day
wow.
that we had that badass storm up here. The trees falling, the power lines down, like all kind of stuff. And that Columbia earthquake kicked off. I didn't know 300 people died though.
It's between 2 and 300. They're still looking for people.
Dang,
So she quit,
dang.
and the new person is Kushner, Trump's Democrat son-in-law. Wow. I wonder why she left. Hmm.
Well,
That's a big
remember,
story, though.
Wendy, when you were talking about like illnesses and like medication.
What you say, TT?
Hold on, let me get in the car because that was getting windy. No, I was saying that I think Wendy was saying something about um how it's going to be another, pandemic.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And when I was on live with Z and I was using uh, the extra intuitive kev,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
mindful, like kids came out, and then medication. The first card was poison.
I mean, that's Tuskegee Airman should be it's a replay. Remember how I told you about my what I was talking about when I was reading to Z. Remember I told you what I'm reading now in my class, right? And I was reading about the studies, and they was talking about the Tuskegee Airmen and then the Nazi study they did with those concentration camps. Now, mind you, the Tuskegee Airmen practice went on way longer than that study they did with those so-called prisoners of war. And the first thing that came to my mind was the COVID, because it's all the same. And yep, thank you, Woody. The water supply. They've been threatening the water for the longest. Now they talking about what do you call those things that we have in our towns? The water things. The tower, exactly, all the water towers with the names and stuff on them. Now they're saying that they're contaminated. How are they contaminated if they're closed off? Are you purposely putting something in them? So I live right across the street from the water tower in my town. And I'm noticing that they tore down the building and everything, the facility that's over there, and it's gated up.
How are you feeling as you drink? Well, I'm sure you don't drink the water.
I don't drink that shit, but it's like taking a shower with it. I notice when I use it to make the ice in the ice maker, that shit come out brown and ugly, the rust or whatever color that spills through. We don't really use sink water besides to flush the toilet and wash our ass. And even then it's like, that's not good. I thought about when you go to the beauty salon, they have a water filter. They don't use regular sink water when they washing our hair because they know there's something wrong with the water. So therefore, we have to all have some type of water filter on our water, faucets, even to wash our bodies. This is giving Flint all over again. Flint is the perfect example.
What's that movie with Aaron Brockovich? You remember that movie?
I don't even know who that is.
So Aaron Brockovich was a lady who lived in a town and her kids were getting sick from the water or something like that. No, it wasn't water, it was radiation. And she became a lawyer or a paralegal and figured out how to get the laws for everybody in the neighborhood to get money and move away. It's supposed to be a true story. But it wasn't the water, it was they were living close to a one of those radiation plants or one of those towers.
Oh yeah, okay, makes sense.
Julia Roberts played her in the movie. This was early 2000s.
Well, hopefully Mother Nature can blow some rain this way because it's 98, 100 every day.
Yeah, you want it to be Mother Nature and you don't want it to be this damn machine. That's the difference. This is you know what I'm saying, the confusion as well. Because it's like, I kept telling people, I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like that smoke is helping them to get something else done. Like, it's not what people think it is. It was not. We know that it wasn't coming from Canada. We know it wasn't about a fire. And the people that kept saying it had a chemical smell to it, I'm like, yeah, because we know how smoke smell. That's not smoke. That was definitely a chemical compound.
Definitely distractions too, Woody. Yep. And then the actual earthquakes that happen around the earth are not always earthquakes. Yeah. I don't know if y'all heard about DUMBs. I don't know if we talked about that before.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know if they're in Colombia. I'm sure they are everywhere. There was also one in Venezuela I heard recently. And Venezuela.
Well, yeah, it's the same area, right? Well, no, it ain't. It's a little bit further, right?
South Carolina. Venezuela is in the Caribbean. Oh, no. It's in, South Carolina. South America. Venezuela's at the top. Colombia's in the middle, I think.
Okay.
But, this year, when we get to the end of this year, can you just imagine how much stuff we're going to have to remember that has happened? Y'all know we're still in the same year when we had hantavirus? Do you know?
Right, earlier, right.
Do you know we're in the same year that we had, what else has happened this year? People who's died?
So many, I don't know.
There's so much stuff. There's so many distractions.
You mean who read that? Because they kept replaying the same people.
Woody, I believe we are gods, and we're the ones that's pissed.
Okay, we the ones that's pissed. It's our energy. We tired of this shit.
God,
we've been tired. We've been waiting for everybody else to get tired. Shit.
We're incarnate and in His image, and we are gods too. And that's how
I'm incarnate in her image. I'm a girl.
I know that's right. We are waking up. Therefore, we're pissed. And it's not everybody. I'm really trying to see how this eclipse will set us and catapult us into February.
Yeah.
We see what happens 6 months after a new moon. and how new things are. Like we have to go through Venus and Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio. Like I don't, me as a Scorpio, I'm excited, but I don't think people are really ready for this energy that we're about to have. I don't think people are really ready for this. I don't think it's going to be pretty personally or societally. You know, like there's going to be so much exposure.
So is it going to be
I,
kind
I
of
think
emotional since Scorpio's a water sign?
that plus
Or not
Scorpio
really?
is the truth. It's layers, right? So, like when you think
Hmm.
of Scorpio, you think of the hidden truths, like the layers of things that you just don't know.
Oh, that means
Wow.
the dream's
Scorpio's
gonna
also
be
exposure.
intense.
Yeah, Scorpio's also release, right? So, like you know, each sign has a body part. Like Aries is the head, Gemini, I believe, is the lungs, and Leo is the heart. So, Scorpio is the genitals. It's the area because it
Yeah.
releases, right?
Yeah.
Pluto um destroys. So Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio, not only you releasing, but you're like destroying. Like you know, like the Phoenix is also one of the levels of Scorpio. You go through Scorpio, Eagle, and Phoenix.
Yeah.
You're releasing all the past bullshit and just soaring
Yeah.
above it, right? Like you know, the Eagle is the middle one. Scorpio is the one
Mhm.
that you know. That's why Scorpio has a stinger. That's why Scorpio gets the bad rap because it stays low
Right.
and low vibe. It can low vibe because it can't fly nowhere. It can't rise. It just crawls
Mhm.
around and waits for its next person to pop up and try to kill it, and then it has to kill it with its finger. Y'all
Oh,
remember the
what
gift?
else?
I said this on Facebook. Y'all remember the gift that there was on Facebook like a long time ago when Facebook came out of the scorpion and the spider fighting, and the spider gave him a big hug, like, "Come on, brother, stop, let's chill, let's stop fighting." And the scorpion's
Yeah.
finger reached up and stabbed his ass, and he died.
Wow.
Like that's kind of how we live our lives. Like we really just be chilling, and as soon as somebody comes mess with us, it's like all
I feel
hell
like
breaks loose forever.
Scorpios don't hold back either, because
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I think I had told you. See, well, my aunt in Chicago, and my brother is a Scorpio. But when my brother came to visit, man, I feel like my brother was throwing so much shade and so much commentary. I'm like, I'm ready for you to go back to Ohio because I had enough. My brother was annoying me a little bit. But then when I did tell my brother that somebody was bothering me, he like, who asked I got a kick at your
Okay, that's what I'm
job?
saying. Don't nobody play about us, and we don't play about nobody. People that do play about us end up having terrible lives. I'm just here to tell you. I don't know if anybody's ever messed with you or tried to mess with your brother, but like I'm sure they're not living a good life right now if they did. You know, like it's that intense with us. Like if we really be chilling, and as soon as we go off, as soon as we're provoked,
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, you're this evil." Da, 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 da. No, we were chilling. We
Oh,
were
I know my
chilling.
brother could go off.
Like I was chilling last night. I totally forgot about the bitch, and now she's put me back in the distraction mode of pay attention to me, pay attention to me. You know, that's that Leo and South Node energy. Pay attention to me, even though I'm not worth shit. I'm not worth being looked at. Half of these celebrities are not being worth looked at. That's why they're all crumbling down. It doesn't
Yep.
look like it, but it's not like it used to be. Nobody,
They mad too.
everybody's on tour. They're not selling out like they used to. You know, after
Yep.
tour, what is there for them to do? They're done.
I
I don't
think it's
understand why they
because
don't
she
sue.
know. I
Huh?
think it's because she know you calling in your true counterpart, who you really supposed to be
And
with,
I know lies too
and so
well.
she trying to distract you from that.
Right. And I know the law too well. I know how to keep myself out of trouble, even if I am trouble, even if I started something in you. Like meaning, like if I triggered something and you to be upset about me, that's your problem. That's not. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Hmm.
I exposed you, that was because you needed to be exposed because you need to transform. Like Scorpios come into people's lives to transform them. And when I explain that to people, I shouldn't because I should just, you know, do what I'm here for. But like, you know, if you're giving me all this flack and I'm this and I'm that, what about you? While you're pointing fingers, there's three pointing back at you.
Yep.
Yes, I am. So anyway,
I mean, I could say you and somebody else is a good Scorpio, but some other Scorpios they be toxic.
But
And I
that's what I'm
drop
saying.
no
Like even
names.
at Scorpio risings are supposed to learn. Any rising sign is supposed to learn from the sun sign, right? So you're supposed to learn the good and the bad, right? So I had a CEO that I previously worked for that was a Libra sun, and I'm a Libra rising, and me and her would get into it so much. But I literally learned how.
Woody.
I'm seeing Woody laughing like shit. Oh no, that's
He said,
Woody. Thank
he
God
said
I'm
he's
not
the
the
only
only
one
one
getting
getting
stuck.
talked about. Which, oh, Woody.
What do you always say something wild, man? Ain't
Woody
no
is
girl man over here.
fire energy, all that fire energy. The guy that did my hair has a lot of Sagittarius placements. But yeah, the what was I saying?
You were
Um,
talking about learning from the Libra lady
I'm done with
because
the
you're a
date.
Libra rising.
Oh, and so like even though I left the company,
Hmm.
my job was cut. Like I didn't get fired, I didn't quit, but my job was eliminated from the budget. I learned that you know CEOs have tough jobs, but if you don't have like good people skills, you're not really a good CEO.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that Libras are very indecisive and it takes them a minute. And I learned this, my son is a Libra sun, Libra moon. I learned a lot from Libras as a Libra rising. That's basically all I'm saying. So when I have had a lot of Scorpio risings come up to me. And again, like Scorpio energy is very intense, even with each other. Like if a Scorpio sun is always trying to come at me, like it's very hard for another Scorpio to be with another Scorpio, but it's the same with Scorpio risings. So it's like my ex that was the first that I messed with back in 2022 was a Scorpio rising. And just long story short, it was a power struggle. It was the Scorpio is water sign, but it's like boiling water. It's ruled by Mars too, which is the fire planet because it rules Aries. It's like we can get emotional, but like if you see tears crying, if they're not happy tears and something is not like there's not a baby being born or a wedding happening, those tears usually mean I'm about to fuck you up. I'm really trying to keep my hands off of you. But that's the
Speaking of,
Scorpio energy that Scorpio risers can learn from me not to do. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The Scorpio rising can also learn that this Scorpio sun is loyal. This Scorpio sun is passionate. This Scorpio sun is about getting respect. Any kind of thing that the elevated part of Scorpio is, or the lower vibe of Scorpio is, Scorpio risers can learn. You are a Taurus rising, right, TT? Learn from any Taurus, as you know. Whether it be
yeah,
good,
my
learn
brother
what to
be the
do
main
and what not to
person.
do. Huh?
My, yeah, my brother.
Your brother's,
He's
oh,
a
you
Taurus.
got two brother? You got a Scorpio and a Taurus brother?
Yeah, so the Scorpio
Wow.
one's closer to me because he was born in 87. I was born in 90, and the
Okay.
Taurus was born in 80. So,
Wow.
um, but what I was gonna say about Scorpio, I met this dude. He was really handsome. He was a Scorpio, yeah, Scorpio sun, green eyed Jamaican.
The
But
one that
when
you
he
showed
we
me in the
met
picture yesterday or 2 days
the
ago?
picture.
Remember you showed me a Scorpio that you met when you were 14?
Oh no, no, not him, not him.
Okay.
Somebody else. Okay, because I forgot about that already. Um, no, he was attractive and he
Scorpios.
like came and got me. He lived in Austin because I'm in San Antonio, so
Right.
he came out my way. And I won't say he was emo, but a little bit gothic. But I was like, okay. But when we went to like the gas station, no, this is what he told me. He had a drinking issue, so you know how you have to blow in the steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, oh, he seems sweet. I'll let that go. But once we got out the car and
It's very nice to hear
because
it.
you rode to the gas station across from my apartment, um, leasing office, he had an
Uh-huh.
ankle monitor. I said,
Oh,
no, baby, hell, fuck no. And
no.
he didn't want to take no for an answer. So I pretended like I was gonna follow him to Austin. I got off and I spit around. I'm like, my stomach hurt. I got the runs.
Oh, that
He's
reminds me,
like, you
y'all.
scared.
Do y'all watch Netflix? So when I'm getting
What?
my hair done today, I just randomly just because I don't. I just bought Netflix again to watch that movie called The Last House. I don't know if y'all have watched it yet because I recommended it
I
to both of
have to
y'all.
watch that. Yeah.
But I just was scrolling. I was like, I want to find something that is not just basic celebrities that you always see, the Kevin Harts, the Tiffany Haddish is, I don't want to see the basics anymore. I want to see something that's going to interest me. It's going to be a documentary. It's going to be something about something I'm interested in or something that's current in my life right now. Guess what? I scrolled upon y'all and watched 3 episodes and I'm hooked. It's called,
Is it like My Crazy Ex or something?
it has the word X in it. It's called The Worst X.
The Worst Ex.
When
Yeah, I watched that
The
one.
Worst X, I said I gotta
You
go
see
on
the
this show.
police episode or no?
So
The
it
police
has 2
officer
seasons,
one?
and I was only on the first 3 seasons. I went on Wade Wilson, who was down in Florida. I feel like I remember his story because he got executed. He was beating women. He was cheating with women. He even was gay for a minute with the man. Then, like, as he was chill trying to find a place, like he was a hobo. He was looking for places to live. He picked up a woman on.
No, when you see the
He
police
ended
one,
up
it's crazy.
unaliving 2 women. He ended up unaliving 2. This is true stories. Then there was another man who was married 4 times, was hiding kids. That's my baby daddy story. Like I was like, oh, I need to go in here with all the baby mothers. The baby mothers is getting together because the fiance had just gotten beat and they were trying to save her. Then the third one that I didn't finish, and I'm literally about to go finish it when we get on this live. Yes, Woody, this was like y'all have to watch this. It's on Netflix called the Worst Ex. So it's like different stories about people's worst ex. The last one was the lesbian one, y'all.
I don't know if I watched that
And,
episode.
and the lesbian one, so I was watching season 1.
Mhm.
The lesbian one was third, and like I didn't get to finish it, but like the part that I stopped it on was when she was explaining to her new girl that she killed her old girl. I was like, man, the worst ex for me is just like what I just went through, or just how my baby daddy has 10 kids. That's the worst ex for me. I'm not talking about nobody that's a murderer. Like, if a murderer came into my life, I would really wonder from the universe, what is this? Like what is, and I really feel like that girl I just messed with was a woman beater, and that's why the universe is like, let me separate this before the kid goes to jail. Because ain't nobody laying hands on me and not getting whooped right back.
I would say something, but I'm like, I don't even want to embarrass myself.
Listen,
Online people are crazy. That's all I gotta say. They be
dating
crazy.
apps are not, they need to fall, just like the government. Dating apps are the devil, as they say. They're not good. A lot of people are on there for really just
But I feel like your story with
inappropriate
old girl
reasons.
kind of makes me think of my story with old boy, except
Yeah.
it's not as toxic. But when I look back at his profile, it was something like a mix of a bad boy and a gentleman. And my brain was like, red flag. And then
Yeah.
he had some media group called Toxic Entertainment. Like everything was screaming red flag, but he was fine. I'm like, oh, he fine. Baby,
That's
did I
not funny.
learn?
He said TT and G. You talking about me? I'm Z. Have I ever told you about the witch hooker cult I got tangled up with on a dating app? No. A witch hooker cult.
No, I gotta tell you a story, because I dated women.
Okay.
I done dated a fucking lady who said she was a social worker.
Uh-oh.
Went to her house, she got a pallet on the floor. I said, what social worker got a mattress on the floor with
A
your
married
kids in a
one.
room?
A
A
married one.
sensei.
And then we put up to her sister's smoke shop. The lady ain't got nothing but 3 teeth. Then,
No.
and this lady, no, and then the crazy part, and this is my younger years, because I had to be like in college, so like
Girl, you're still young.
20 something. But I'm just saying, like, ain't nothing I would do now at 36.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, so then her baby daddy's a white dude, so she's like black and white. No shade to you, Woody, because I know you Caucasian. And I was taking a shower and we are gonna go to some club, and I hear her baby daddy talking about some, oh, we finna kidnap her. I got to calling my family in
What?
Creole. I don't know if they thought I was casting spells, but they was like, take this bitch back home.
Okay. I would have went and did the same thing.
I got to talk in a different language,
I'd have been
baby.
like,
They took me
yo,
back home.
I got a confession. I just found out that I had herpes. How did this some shit? Give me a body here before I have to do
Get
something,
their ass
y'all.
back.
Okay, give me a body here before I have to do something, y'all. Let me make up some damn excuse why y'all don't need me up in this piece. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I feel like the 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 people that are like just taking advantage of people and not authentically are gonna crumble. They're gonna have to be with each other. It
I mean, I think you could find love online, but it probably gotta be one of them paid apps. Ain't no,
has to be
not
a
that free
conscious
shit.
app for me. Because I'm not finding nobody. I'm finding people that are not healed or need to be healed.
I don't know.
I'm
Billy
still needing to
Carson
heal, but
supposedly
I'm
got
a lot better
a
than I used to
conscious
be.
dating app.
There is? Please send it over to
My
me.
bad. Billy Carson supposedly got one, I guess. A conscious
Man, I
dating
hope
app.
it's with
And
him
his
and his
woman
wife put it
beautiful.
together. She is
Everybody,
gorgeous. She like a freaking doll. I'm like, man, she like I saw the picture they posted on Instagram. I think it was today or yesterday. They went to that Lionel Richie concert. She is gorgeous. Straight doll. What up, Woody?
What up, Woody?
Woody want to
Yeah,
tell us a story about the witch
yeah.
cult.
Hey, I got to tell you. Hey, this is no bullshit. I've documented every bit of this for the last 2
It's on
years.
Netflix too, it sounds like. Tell us.
No, I don't. I watch fucking like Me TV or the H&I network. I watch like old westerns and 80s A-Team, Wonder Woman, Superman, that type shit.
I
I
know
don't
that's
watch
right.
fucking I watch the news and I go, thank God my weather is hitting where I need it to. Guys, this is
Yes.
no bullshit. I've got to tell you this. The
Hmm.
NAO, it came out a couple years ago. I joined on it in
Hmm.
December of 24.
Hmm.
I was like, I'm 53. I'll go ahead and see if I can get a date without going to the bar and getting shit-faced first.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
Definitely.
being honest.
Hmm.
And so I spot a chick, man. It's like I've known her forever.
What
Fuck,
happened?
Daisy Day's witch hooker cold, and here she comes. But so I go on. I tell the girl right off the rip. I'm like, you know what? I know you don't need any gas money to come visit me.
Mm.
But since you've been texting me on the phone for 6 hours, I'll send you $20. That's how this shit
Okay.
started out.
Okay.
Fucking $3,000 later,
Ooh.
6 months later, I'm like, holy butt fuck! I've got 3 different Daisy Daises that are
Mm.
any like I had
Double
two
life.
up here. Huh?
What do you mean she's living a double life?
I mean, whatever she is online,
Mm-hmm.
I trace all the way back to TikTok Creator Academy, where they trained every girl that popped up on that dating app. Every profile I saw,
Mm-hmm.
I found on Reddit at the TikTok Creator Academy, where they taught them how to, this is what you say, and I can prove this all. This is what you say if he actually wants you to come in the house. This is how you approach this situation.
Oh.
This is how you lie about this situation. I went to the fucking FBI, man.
Wow. They weren't going to help though. Unfortunately,
I ain't
they
gonna
weren't going to
lie, it
help.
was sweet to
What?
give her that $20 gas money, but
Right.
then once you said 3,000, I said, "Oh, what the fuck?"
And it sounds
That
like
was
what a
over
lot of
six
people are
months.
Like,
doing.
damn.
They're coercing
But
and trying to like get at
I,
people for money and
I
malicious
told
means.
her, I told the original girl at the beginning, I said, look, I know you're catfishing me, but I'm going to outsmart you. Man,
What to do?
the amount of background checks, background research. I have traced these people to a cartel in fucking Albuquerque, guy named Perez, that fucking makes porn out of the girls that came out of that TikTok Creator Academy. Just a certain group. They were all the same profiles that were on the page, that were on the dating app.
Mm-hmm.
All of them I traced. I saw their pictures back through their fucking, and ain't no telling. I'm guessing it was probably 2010-ish
Wow.
that their little adventure started out. But that's when I went to the FBI, the guy's like, so are you just pissed about the $3,000? I'm like, no, dude, I make $30 an hour. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit. But if I could stop some other poor bastard from chiming in and getting fucked, because I got fucked for $3,000, okay, without ever seeing a girl.
So they never
That
came?
is
So no one
crazy.
ever
But-
showed up?
Oh, never. I bumped into the original girl that I had texted at Walmart when she was supposed to be landing at my house for a week. I was walking out with a fucking buggy full of groceries, and she had parked right next to me and was walking in with two of her friends. I looked at her, I said, oh, so you really do exist and you really are going to show up. And she said, yeah, but I'm going to need a couple bucks. So I handed her $200. And that was the last time I ever heard or saw. Not heard from her. I got all kinds.
Damn.
Wow.
She know
Well,
I was
see,
gullible.
I'm gonna Scorpio this conversation and say, do you take accountability for any of this?
Yeah.
all of it. Every
Dang.
bit. I'll tell
I got a
I
question.
take
Respect.
all my solid shit.
I got a question.
What do you got?
But you said when you was going in the store that you saw her and she was with two other people. Was she supposed to be meeting you at the store, or did she randomly pop up at that store?
No, she was supposed to be showing up at my house.
Wow.
I'd already sent her $200 for a ticket to get 11 miles from her house to my house. Oh,
But you end up
Wendy,
randomly
this fucking
bumping into her at the store. G. That everything about that do scream coven, because it's as if they was following you. They never came to your house.
No. The look on her face, she was like, "Oh my God, he's right there in front." She was trying
Right.
not to get noticed, and I was like, "Hey, wait a minute." But I mean, I was like, all right, well, at least I know it's not some dude sweating away in mom's basement, on the computer. Then I started getting the text. It was like 6 hours later. This is back in my 8-ball fucking weekdays, Wendy. So I was wide awake, but
Your ski challenges.
I like
Not the
pool. I like to
8-ball.
play pool. Yo, fuck. And not that
Like the
soft
good
shit
shit
either.
face.
I was working with them salt crystals. Fuck. But I mean, I sat here and I got the first text at 10 o'clock. I'm like, you were 10 minutes away, and it's 8 hours later. Oh, well, dude, I have taken the cash apps that she has had me send money to. I've taken all the profile pictures, all the death threats that came when I told her, go fuck yourself. I ain't sending you any more money. All the death threats, all the fucking blackmail attempts, and I post them. Because I am that guy.
No, he really does. That makes sense because he do post.
Yeah, I fucking
And that's
post.
what backfired to them
Post
because
them
they thinking that they
motherfuckers.
they thinking they gonna scare him out of some more money.
You have Mercury and Sag too, Woody.
So how did the gas money turn into 3,000? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Dude, it's like at $20 a day. I didn't think shit of it. I'd get home, crack me a beer, fucking roast one up in the old bubble, and I could sit down and talk all night.
No, that's all right.
But I mean, now, like I said, that's over a year ago. Fucking, when I got on board, I asked one of the messengers, one of the tarot readers, I'm like, hey, am I cool with God? And she's like, no, man, you're still on that shit. I knew right then. I threw a quarter ounce out the fucking door, out into the fucking dirt out here. And I was like, all right, I'm done. I won't say I haven't
All
been
it
back
did.
once or twice, but
Just think, if God is within, it was clouding your judgment. So of course it's gonna be here because it was clouding your judgment. So once you got rid of that shit, you got a clear
absolutely.
conscience. You good.
Right.
Absolutely, but I could really reach out and figure some shit out when I was going. I mean, I sit down and stare at my refrigerator and be like, all right, this is an actual fact. I'm going to fucking go to the airport tomorrow morning because I know there is a fucking plane leaving for Albuquerque at 8:30, and I know that these hookers only work a certain area for a certain amount of time. I'll bet she's going to be on it. I
Dang.
fucking walked out of the airport when I noticed I had been hanging out there for an hour, and I noticed the cops were moving significantly closer to where I was. This is all facts too. I don't
Yeah.
bullshit you. I always tell the truth about shit, Wendy. It's so much easier than lying.
Ain't it? I believe you.
But
You be cutting that wood, Woody. That's why you got that money long.
Yeah. That's
well,
why he
Yeah, when
said
he
he
be
ain't noticed the
sanding and
shit
stuff.
leaving. He ain't noticed it gone because, like
I
you say, $20 ain't shit. It just adding up.
Right.
Hmm.
yeah. Well, I paid 3 or 4 sets of tickets. First time was $400. I'm like, that'll give you some spending money to get here. I was dealing with 3 girls, all being the same person, all in 3 different areas. And I
Conjured
told them, I'm
up
like,
something to get at you.
yeah, well, it's 3 sisters. They're the
Wow.
Stiff sisters that came out of Arkansas because I
Wow.
did do my background checks.
A little too late.
So how all
Oh,
three of
yeah,
them?
well, you don't
Life
get
happened.
curious till shit starts going south,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, then
So
when
I guess
shit
we gotta
started
all
going weird,
as people single people that are dating. I guess we gotta get used to doing the like we need to have some kind of list or some way to like read people in a minute in an hour because time is just wasting by as we're time and money and energy just wasting by as we're
yeah,
just
like
meeting
if you
people that
meet
are
them
not
and they
fitting.
trauma dump, like one dude told me all his family like drowned in a fucking lake. I said goodbye,
Mm,
goodbye. If they trauma dump right when you meet them, that's a red flag.
yeah.
good
Well, thank you for
call.
sharing that story, Woody. That was another level of what's going on with this energies of this
All right,
year.
so when I took off and went over there to the airport, and I had sat and I was thinking on this, and I was thinking hard on it all night.
Mhm.
And this is the night. This is the $200 in the parking lot of Walmart. That's the only time I ever met this girl. Handed her $200 in 2 minutes, and she said, "I'll see you in an hour or so." That's the only actual personal interaction I ever had with her.
Maybe if you had held on to 100 of that, should have came with the other one.
Yeah,
But
no,
I don't. Woody, how did
I
the
don't
other
think
three
so.
girls get you? Like, were they writing you through text
They all
message?
said
Like,
they're the same girls. They all said they were the same girls stalked off of the dating app to, oh, let's take this to Telegram. Let's go to fuck Zangy. Let's go to the other one. And I was like, I didn't give a shit. I'm sitting here. I'm comfortable. I have my beer. I have whatever I had going on. And it gave me something to do other than sit here and watch Star Trek. But when it's only going a few $100 at a time, I mean, shit. Like I said, $3,000 over 6 months. And there was a couple of lump sums that I was just like, yeah, you're so full of shit. And then I'd get a call from the other girl that was closer to my area that would say, no, it's me. It's like I told all of them because they all want to separate you from the fact No, don't talk to anyone else but me. They try and separate you. They interrogate you. They dig their information, and the longer it goes on, the more you conversate, and the less you think about this is detrimental to my livelihood,
Mental health, yeah,
to
too.
my long-term longevity, and shit gets washed. You fucking spit out a birth date, spit out a couple addresses, like places you were when you were a kid, and it all goes from there. And it sucks. It's bullshit. But
we gotta
remaining.
We gotta watch. We gotta protect our peace and protect our surroundings.
Exactly.
True. And I didn't look. I'll be the first one to say, Karmic Joe, right here. I mean, I ain't gonna lie about it. I've had a karmic fucking life, but I think a lot of it was front-loaded karma as well, and shit that on this path a person just has to get through. I will never tell you I was addicted to anything other than cigarettes. Anything I've ever done in my life, I could drop at turn of a dime. It's never been an issue of, I got to have that. It's just been like, yeah, man, I ain't got nothing else going on.
Well, I mean, keep that same energy with these women.
Yeah, we don't want to hear you give out no more money.
No.
Not without, at least,
I learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah. Don't give out no more money unless it's my birthday. I understand.
Yeah, Wendy's birthday is Monday. Yeah, make it rain.
I'm talking shit, man. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
But listen,
but now look. So one of these gals, and like I said, they all talked with a little funky accent. There were nights where I was just like, yeah, your accent sounds like a stupider, dumber accent from the girl I talked to last night, yet you claim to be the same person. Yeah, okay, so we'll watch that, but guys, it was such a mix-up.
Red flag.
They were all red flags, but I was fucking going.
Is the accent Dunkin' Donuts? You get what I'm talking about? Was it one of them type of accents?
No, it was I would say it was a cross between a French and Romanian gypsy.
No,
depending on which one you talk to.
I got you.
I gotta go on 5
I
minutes.
got you.
It's
okay, all right.
Here it's 12:05. I'm gonna give myself 5 more minutes. But
all right, Jen.
I really appreciate that story because we all are at different levels of waking up to our own stuff.
Yep.
I feel like me and Woody had the most intense situations. TT too. I don't want to be in no competition about who had the worst situation. But we all.
I think you take the cake. You and Woody take the cake.
I just want to share mine so other people know.
Yeah.
I don't
want to relive my time.
I think the problem.
What I'm saying about me specifically, I need to pay attention to red flags. I feel like Woody could too, but we are genuine people. We're authentic, and he really is a genuine person. He was helping out. He thought, what I'm saying, having conversations. It's not just even about money. He was giving conversation too. He was trying to give attention.
Exactly.
And so, people show us the first time that they're not appreciative of that. Leave it alone. What'd you say?
I told a girl that I knew, as she proclaimed and told me, well, yeah, I kind of do things for money. I said, look, you're beautiful. I will take you off the street. Right. You will never have to worry about anything ever again. And you'll be fine. Do what don't do me dirty. That's all I said.
Some people don't know how to not do dirty.
Exactly.
She went and did me, girls, She took pictures that we'd swapped on the dating app, stamped rapist across them, and fucking put them out on other platforms.
Damn.
That's
The death
Wow.
threats, I've had 5 or 6 over the course of a year. Blackmail
Like people are
attempts,
sent to
3
us
or
like
4.
just to wake us up so we stop giving the benefit of the doubt to the wrong person.
Damn.
Stop being so nice.
Yeah.
And
That's fucked up.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Find these
figured
people
that
like
out.
I'm
Now I
finding
don't
you all.
talk to anyone.
I mean, but you're finding people like us. Like, even if it's somebody across the world, like, we all are
Yeah.
different places in the world. Talk to somebody
Good
the
news
way
for
you're
you
talking to them
ladies. I've
now.
sworn off white women.
Woody, you want to
I'm fucking
again?
with you. Come on. Well, I kind of have.
As a
Because y'all
melanated
seem to
woman,
be
Woody,
hookers.
Yeah. I
melanated
feel
woman,
you.
I love all people that are
Yeah.
kind-hearted and authentic, so it doesn't matter
That's
what
it,
your
man. It
melanation
don't
is.
matter. On the
Hey,
It don't
real.
I'll
matter what your
embarrass
melanation is.
myself. It's like I told the guy from the FBI when I went down and said, "Look, dude, what the
Did
fuck's
that work
up?"
out?
You know what? I haven't heard from him since. It's been August of last year.
Yeah.
But the one question he asked me, do you have an address or a phone number? And the first one I had talked to, after 3 times of fucking me out of $20 without ever seeing her smile, she gave me the address. And it wasn't that address, and it's a cul-de-sac, 250-foot road cul-de-sac neighborhood. I think it is the Coven, personally, but it wasn't
Right.
the address she gave me. The house right next door, every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, the fucking purple and pink fucking highlights go up around the back door, up the stairwell. The whole fucking upstairs is lit up in pinkish purplish Daisy Days fucking neon lights.
They're doing some conjuring at 8 o'clock, huh? On a Thursday. That
They
means
were
we just missed their
conjuring up
opportunity. We
something.
just missed them. They
Yeah,
just
it's
did.
Jupiter. It's a day of Jupiter. Expansion,
Jupiter Day.
abundance.
Expansion.
I don't know
Luck.
if it's still going on over there.
Yep,
I
luck.
don't check profiles. None of that. So
I would forget
I
they even
just
existed.
hear-
That's my advice. I would forget they even existed. You live and you learn. Move forward.
I'd like to, but they come up in every tarot reading. The evil bitch that's stalking you from behind. No, not
If they leave
again.
you alone and they pop back up, you know what to do.
Cut the cord.
Fucking A, I do. I got
But
one sitting right next to
it's
me in my
Venus Day
bed
over
when
here.
I sleep.
Oh, wow. It's Venus Day over here, y'all, and I'm super tired. I had
Hey,
a great
thank
time
you
talking
ladies
with
for
all.
letting me chime in.
Listen, all of y'all, I missed yesterday. I'm sorry about that, Wendy. But yeah, we've all been like supporting each other all week, and I really am grateful for all y'all. I'm grateful to meet Woody. I'm grateful that Moon Day, Wendy was on, Mars Day, TT was on, Woody was on all of these days. I took a break yesterday. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow too. But I gotta go tonight, y'all.
Good night.
Thank you, Woody. Take it easy, okay? Don't be
No,
hard on yourself.
thank you guys thanks for letting me bleed
Thank you
out
for
on you
coming
a little
on.
bit,
Yeah, thank you for coming
ladies.
on. It was really
Best
cool
to
you
call
welcome.
me if
Listen
you're
to
not
me.
going live.
Thank you, Z.
It's gonna be on Dateline.
What you say, TT? Right.
No, I was just telling Wendy to call me if she's
Guarantee
not
it.
going on live to pull
Yeah, I
for
got
me.
you. I'm gonna
So
call you when I'm rolling this blunt right quick, and I'm gonna call you as soon as I get finished
And my
rolling.
son keeps calling me because I got one waiting for me. Y'all have a good
Okay.
day.
All right.
Good
All
rest of
right.
the night. Peace, y'all.
Bye, pretty
rolling a
lady.
blunt. I'm in.
Thank you. Bye, pretty ladies.